watch sometimes. So we'll see how the two of them have really optimized that that advantage state. Because when it comes to comparing the two characters, Sora's advantage state is definitely a lot more high maintenance than Sonic's.
Yeah, and I really do think that that's what this matchup's going to come down to is can Cornball execute whenever he does get those openings? Yep. Because especially against Sonic, it can be pretty easy to panic a little bit. You get that opening and say, oh, I finally hit Sonic, I have to kill him right now, and then you don't pick the best options, you get a little bit suboptimal. So it's going to be about Cornball staying composed whenever he has those options.
Yeah, we're going to need to see a lot of the well-spaced nairs on shield that for Cornball, because that nair is crazy, by the way. Sora nair, ooh, I like that, yeah. Okay, I was curious on how that interaction would go. Faraga with the with spin dash and the homing attack and whatnot.
Yeah, right.
So it does look like it is going to stop those things in its tracks, but we got to find a way to kind of not allow ourselves to get snowballed.
Right. Yeah, that's going to be a big. That's going to be a big interaction. It's going to make it a lot harder for Woulphy to approach linearly, which is something that Sonic likes to be able to do. Doesn't necessarily like to default to it, but whenever it's an option, he likes to use it as a threat. Ooh, and approaching from the air works out there. Yeah,
I really like that that back air placement coming out from Cornball there. Right. We're trying to time these. Okay, well.
It's not going to be super common to see either of these characters SD, but
no, not really. But hey,
right there. Woulphy's good for 1 or 2 of those every now and then as well.
Hey, you're playing Sonic, you kind of just do forward, unfortunately.
Just playing from that distance, though. Cornball trying to bait anything out, just running up and shielding over that platform. Trying to get Woulphy to show his hand a little bit here. And he does just that, but he's got pocket aces. Gets a lot of damage out really quick, but gets it off stage. Could have been dangerous, but not quite.
Yeah, and I do like the... Okay. Yeah, don't grab there. That's okay. I do like the attempts that we're seeing with Cornball, with the shield and whatnot. That back throw is going to secure it for Cornball. But I do like the patience we're seeing coming out of Cornball. Not trying to parry any of Sonic's moves here, because knowing that if you mess up at all, that's just going to be it for you.
For sure.
So really I really like the conditioning, or not necessarily conditioning, I really like the, what's the word I'm looking for? Patience, we'll go with patience coming up from Cornball there.
Sure. Yeah, he's made it work pretty effectively, just like, not really showing his hand, not letting Woulphy know what he's going for as he finally gets a good connection. 40% tacked on. Thunder puts Woulphy even further in disadvantage. A great placed counter. Cornball's chasing, trying to get it done, but he's eventually going to overextend and find himself stuck in the corner. Yeah, really like that. And, ooh, I love the single hit of that side beat to kind of bait a homing attack or something like that. And being able to get a grab punish. Really good stuff coming out from Cornball there. We're seeing inklings of really good options coming out from Cornball there. I do like the attempt on the parry, but unfortunately for you, you are going to get hit. Any single one of those is going to freeze you as we continue on here. Really good stuff from Cornball. Really mixing up that recovery. Good job of avoiding that forward smash as well. Yeah, Cornball, a very solid placement there. Can't quite take the stock goal, 117. It's really easy to overextend when you have a deficit against Sonic. Yeah. You want to make the most of every single interaction. It's going to be an awkward recovery there for Cornball. It's able to get it done. Tries to get another one of those back throw kills. Wake up grab doesn't do it, but Nair into up air does get it done for Cornball. Yeah, good job on Cornball, able to secure a stock with Nair. That Nair in general is going to be really good. I really want to see Cornball really attempt to, a lot more here, to attempt to time these Nairs with those spin dash approaches. It's going to be hard, it's going to be scary, but if you can get it, it's going to lead to a lot. Yeah, a lot of damage, and if you can find any consistency, such as, spin dash forward air. Yeah. It's about as consistent as it gets. But
the most consistent.
Right. Yeah, if you can get any type of consistency with timing that Nair on spin dashes, you're going to be getting a lot of punishes very often. As good as Woulphy is mixing up that timing, if you can get it on a reaction, hard as it may be, that could be a massive punish. Yeah. So we'll see how they move forward here. I'm curious to see how Cornball is able to kind of deal. It's that spin dash, man. That spin dash is so crazy. And like Faraga is going to be really good for dealing with it, but you only have that spell until you finish using it. Right, yeah. It's a little difficult to kind of work with, but we'll see as we hop back onto PS2 for game number 2 here, what Cornball is able to bring to the table. Yeah, and if Sora's neutral B was just Faraga in this matchup, it could be a lot more dangerous, but with how often he gets stuck with one that's a lot harder to use so consistently against Sonic, It's a little bit rough, but Woulphy catches the air dodge, but just could not find a punish. That could have been dangerous.
It's Sora. You're not going to really find a really good punish against him, but I love the Faraga into a quick grab, but now Cornball is doing such a good job applying a lot more pressure against Woulphy there, but Woulphy unfazed by any of that, going just raw for that spin dash.
Yeah, Sora, one of the less clippable characters in the game, but that is not stopping Woulphy from going for these early stocks, these crazy back air reads. He's going for everything, but Woulphy couldn't find it, and we're finding ourselves a pretty even game here as Woulphy finds a connection, chases up for the up air, can't get it done though.
Yeah, really good stuff coming out from Cornball as well, able to catch a lot of these approaches with Nair, just like I said, right? Catching a lot of the approaches with Nair. Love the air that's coming out from Cornball there to avoid that back air that surely would have killed, but you can't hang on the ledge for too long here, man. You're going to get hit by that Sonic forward smash.
It's going to get it done. A very effective move comes out so often, as Woulphy immediately puts on the extra damage, but that just feels so bad against Sonic. Even any percent on the next stock, it just feels like such a massive lead.
Yeah, Cornball has to find something here. We got to find a punish here. We got to find something. Something that I do like that I see a lot from Woulphy is the usage of spin dash is a lot different. You see a lot of Sonics who will sit there and charge spin dash and then immediately jump cancel it, right? Or cancel it with an aerial or whatever. But Woulphy opting to actually apply a lot more active pressure by approaching you and jumping above you to kind of see what you're going to go for.
Yeah, forcing your hand a little bit, just making you pick an option. And now back to Faraga, as Cornball's found pretty good usage of Freeze and Thundaga in this set so far as well, so I don't blame him throwing these out. That's a great grab. Up throw, not quite going to get it done, though. Yeah,
really like that chase down coming from Cornball. I do see a lot of the gears turning for him here, so we'll see what he's able to work with as Woulphy is going to continue to just kind of, up a stock here, but we're able to get that back air. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, Cornball's starting to put the pieces together a little bit better, a little bit more consistently. And with a deficit that is getting smaller and smaller, Cornball is looking to give himself a chance here.
Yeah, there's the Thundaga online there, able to find something, but love the charge on that homing attack coming out from Woulphy. Good jumps coming out from Cornball as well, but unfortunately, yeah, you can't really hit, you can't really counter that move, that spin dash, man. It's not really gonna happen.
And Cornball so far has done a good job avoiding it, but he cannot avoid the up smash. Good stuff there from Woulphy to clear that up.
Yeah, good stuff, Woulphy. It does bode a little bit, unfortunately, for Cornball here, but I'm really liking the offstage pressure here, but Woulphy automatically just turning that something into his favor as Cornball is struggling to kind of really get a good hand on the Sonic.
Yeah, nice recovery though there to get back on stage. Rushes forward. Cornball's been finding these grabs though. Woulphy has found himself with some unfortunate shields a few times, and Cornball's catching him pretty consistently. Another one in the corner. Is back going to do it? Not quite.
Good stop. Getting rid of. Oh, love that. Love that a lot. Getting rid of the freeze there, making it seem like you're going to go for a ledge trap and immediately baiting that spin dash, or not spin dash, that homing attack. Really good stuff, but unfortunately that forward air is too consistent and is going to take another game for Woulphy.
Yeah, Woulphy going to get it done again, just in inconsistent fashion. He's pushing forward as Cornball hasn't been able to find the options, has not been able to find the big punishes that we were talking about, those long combos.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been Woulphy with the consistency.
Yeah, so we'll see here. Can Cornball really find his footing here? He's doing a good job here and there, but we're not seeing a lot of the consistency that we need. And it's hard. You're fighting against Sonic, one of the best characters in the game. That's going to put you in a lot of situations that are so favorable for him.
Yeah, and with how quick he is, Sora not the fastest, Woulphy has just been putting on a clinic so far and controlling the pace of play. Yep. He's only approaching and interacting when he wants to and on his own terms. And that's a very effective way to play the game as the spring puts on pressure even further in disadvantage. A nice grab there from Woulphy, chases him out. Homing attack, not the best option though. Can he make it back? Just barely.
Yeah, that is going to make it back, and we're falling out of aerials left and right here. But unfortunately for Cornball, it doesn't really seem to matter too much because it's just going to be another stock.
Yeah, and Woulphy is dialed in right now. Every now and then, Woulphy turns up the pace to 10 and just starts running in and say, you know what? I haven't been scrapping. I've been running away. I've been doing the Sonic stuff this whole game. If I just run at you, can you stop me?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you stop me? And Woulphy has realized right now that the answer is no. Cornball cannot stop him as he is just putting his foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, Yeah, and we're able to get a quick 1-2 piece, but it's not going to be enough. We're not going to be able to get an actual combo out from Cornball there. It really is unfortunate because Cornball is doing a lot of really good things, but I mean with Sonic's speed and the ability to mix up so well with just 2 moves is going to be really hard for Cornball to deal with.
Up smash is going to get it done. And Cornball, a minute and a half into this game, has only put on 50%. Woulphy is looking dominant. Attacks on even more damage. He's double lapped him in stocks as Woulphy has turned it up to 100. Homing attack in the blast zone. Doesn't find a connection. That would have been a hot way to end this game.
Yeah, just doing a really good job. That down air not going to have a lot of priority coming out from Cornball there. We're doing a really good job, though, staying alive and not really allowing too much to happen. But, oh my god, Woulphy wants that forward smash so bad.
And Cornball has just got to get one for the road, for his pride, maybe. This is one of the more dominant games I've seen on stream in a while.
Yeah.
As Woulphy is just putting on a clinic right now. He realized that he doesn't have to mix up the timing. He can just run in.
Yeah.
And Cornball doesn't really have the options yet. Just runs off with the forward air. Cornball has no answer as Woulphy takes a dominant game 3 in a set that was already dominant. And then